Will the Proverbs 31 woman be relevant in the years to come? Will she always be a character that is relevant in our lives? I do remember that there was a point where there was a trend where women genuinely wanted to love their husbands and be with their husbands and be seen as the Proverbs 31 woman, right? But then at a point, I started questioning what makes this Proverbs 31 woman so special. So now we live in a day and age where marriage seems to be looked upon differently. Roles have somewhat changed to a certain extent. Things are just not as they used to be. So now I want us to look at the Proverbs 31 woman and see whether this woman is still relevant in this day and age. And if she's still relevant, will she be relevant in the future? We need to have a look at that. So I want us to understand whether this is still relevant or not, if this is going to work out or not. Let's see. I hope you guys can see the scripture. Okay. It talks about a wife of noble character. All right. So, verse 10. This is Proverbs 30, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? She's more precious than rubies. Her husband can trust her. That's the first question. If you are a Proverbs 31 woman, can your husband trust you? That's the first question. Can your husband trust you? Second one, she will greatly enrich his life. So the woman will greatly enrich the man's life. Are wives greatly enriching their husbands' lives at this day, in this day and age, at this point in life? You tell me. 3. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. Are women bringing good to their husbands' lives? Do they not bring harm in their households? I'm asking you these questions. All right. 13. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. So it means that she's busy. She keeps herself busy with something. Are women keeping themselves busy with something? I'm asking you. All right. 14. She is like a merchant's ship bringing her food from afar. Okay, she's like a merchant ship bringing her food from afar. All right. 15. She gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her servant girls. So, at wives in this day and age, waking up before dawn and preparing breakfast for the household to plan the day's work for the servant girls. Like, let's say you have a nanny or you have whoever is in the house that serves you as the wife. Do you wake up and prepare breakfast and all of that for for your household? Yeah, nah. All right, verse 16. She goes to inspect a field and buys it. Do women nowadays go out and inspect fields? They do a site inspection, they check the land, they check if they can actually buy that land. Are they into property? Do they know about property investments? With her earnings, she plants a vineyard. So, with the money that she has, she now basically gets another business. She's an entrepreneurial to a certain degree. Wives in this day and age entrepreneurial? If they are, will they be entrepreneurial in the future? I need to clean my screen. I didn't realize how dirty it is. All right. Verse 17. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. All right. Wives in this day and age, hard workers, energetic and strong? I'm asking you. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamps burns late into the night. So this person wakes up before the break of dawn, but also she makes sure that her dealings are profitable, meaning she's an entrepreneurial, as I said before, and then she burns her lamp into the night, late into the night, meaning she sleeps late, wakes up very early. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber, so she's always busy. She extends helping hand to the poor, opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everybody has warm clothes. She makes her own bedspreads. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. I mean, that one, I'm sure most women can agree that they look good. Her husband is well known at the city gates, where he sits with the other civic leaders and makes Belton linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she loves without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise. Oh, so does it mean that now wives have to be wise? If you want to be a Proverbs 31 woman, then it means that you have to be full of wisdom, right? If I remember correctly, wisdom means that you have to be applying knowledge. So that means that you have to be knowledgeable. That means that you have to be what? A reader. You have to know books. You have to be informed. Okay. And she gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. So it means that she must not be lazy. Chilling around, watching TV the whole day, or whatever. That's not her, right? That's not the Proverbs 31 woman. I see. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty does not last. But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. So it says that charm is deceptive, beauty does not last. I mean, we know that as we get older, we don't look as good as we used to. But so it seems like even though she is beautiful, the conclusion, I guess, here is charm is deceptive and that beauty does not last. But a woman who fears the Lord, so the Proverbs that one woman has to fear the Lord. If you want to be a Proverbs that one woman, you have to fear the Lord. And what does that entail? Does that not entail obeying the Holy Scriptures? Does that not entail submitting to your husband? Not coming up with excuses why you shouldn't submit to him. Not saying that if only he, under the condition that, no. You must just submit. Does that not mean that you have to obey your parents? So you tell me, is the Proverbs that one woman still relevant in this day and age? And if she is, do we think that she will be relevant in the future? Most of you know what those under us are doing. That those that come after us, how busy they are of not. I guess it's also a matter of growing up. Perhaps as they get older, they'll be a lot wiser. They'll be more informed. What say you? Let me know.